What do you want, babies? What do you want? How's the babies? How's the babies? The babies. The babies. You're the pretty one. You're the pretty one. June. And Belle. Hey, Belle. Hey, June. You're a pretty girl. What's wrong here? Osteosarcoma. Oh, for Christ's sakes. What's the matter? What's the matter? Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Not that old either. How old is June?
June, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Where's the osteo?
In the left humeral head. We did talk about that via email, you may remember.
Yeah, so she's hospice. She's a hospice.
Right.
Does she have to be in here? Can she go somewhere else?
Well, the more she moves on
there
that
you go.
leg,
Yeah,
the
right.
more painful it will be. We try to make, we make sure she's in the bigger cage. Where's June's record?
I think it got filed.
Poor girl. I remember she was older. I remember. Poor baby. Poor baby. Wasn't it Nixon that had a war on cancer?
Can't remember which
lost.
president that was.
It was Nixon, way back to Nixon. War on cancer. Yes, baby, you're the pretty girl. You're the pretty girl. What a nice girl. What a nice girl. No, stop it. Somebody. Yeah, go ahead.
Leo, I have here some guy who's speaking to.
You got who? Talk. I can't hear you. Say again.
Okay. I have here John. He said he come to me.
Yes, he's fine. Let him go.
Okay.
Already told him. Yes. Yes, you're the pretty girl. You're the pretty girl.
She's 16 years old.
16?
She's 16, yeah. Fact is, she's due for me to take a look at her. Let David steal her from you for a second and I'll do a quick palpation.
A quick look. You're gonna get a quick look. Pretty girl. Oh, pretty girl. You can take her?
Go ahead, David.
You want the can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
What room was she from?
She was in CHBR. We got her.
It's okay. It's okay. You're just getting a look.
We got her when she was a kitten in April of 2008. She's 16 years old
2008 is
this
16
month.
years?
Huh?
2008?
2008.
2018, holy crap.
And she was a kitten at that time, but we actually got her in April of 2008.
She's exactly
Flip around
16.
the other side, David, and let's get a weight on her.
okay, honey. It's okay.
10, 14 out.
Okay, she's not losing weight.
Kid man,
And
he's gonna
she-
work on her.
She's actually gained weight since she was diagnosed.
You're a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl. Yes.
That's a good girl.
The front?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I thought you said rear. No.
Oh, left humeral head,
Okay.
front leg, pretty unusual location in a
I
cat.
never.
Well, bone cancer in cats isn't nearly as common as it is in dogs.
A dog gets really fast. How about a cat?
Of course, as you know, the number one treatment for osteosarcoma is amputation of the
Yeah.
affected limb at 16 years old.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we do. I want to see her walk. Let me shut this
Yep.
door. Who you got now?
Jennifer.
I'll be right with you.
What's the prognosis compared to a dog on the
On the amputation?
No, on the.
On just the
she's
link.
limping already.
Yeah. The about the same.
Really? Just
I mean,
fast.
And a cat this age, unfortunately, it's about 6 to 9 months with amputation.
gravity.
It's about 6 to 9 months without amputation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's and she's gained weight. So I mean, her appetite has been good.
She's, look, right back to eating. Right back, right back.
Right back to eating.
Right back to eating.
Right.
There were snacks earlier. She
Yeah.
ate them.
You go for it. You go for it. There you go. There you go. Good. Eat. Good. We doing any pain stuff yet? There you go. So, okay. Okay. I come back. I'll come back.
What's the matter?
How's that spot on the back doing? It was right there, man.
No.
No? Up here? Well, look at this. It's the same. They're both growing here. That's good. Look at the little. Let me feel your shoulder. You see Dr. Palmer gave her that Solensa. Let's sit her down and see if she moves any better.
Wash it out.
Pretty sore girl. She still bears some weight. We'll see what happens after the second shot. But I guess they take great pleasure in pulling them off of each other's face. And so I don't know if it's a ball strike or got nipped in the face from the other donkey, Marley, or what, but he's in a lot of discomfort in that eye.
Let me see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, playing the royal ornament to hold him over. Okay. All right. I'll have Jonathan get some.
Here. Here you go. There you go. There you go. I sent up more than that. I sent up a whole bag full. Here. Here. Why are they getting the same ones? Oh, Steven's down below. I sent up a whole bag of treats. Here they are.
Yeah, they are.
And she's getting the same ones all the time because that's all they give her is the ones. Yeah, they're supposed to give them.
She's getting that new immunological
Yeah.
thing for osteoarthritic pain.
How's it doing?
Well, I think it's doing good. I mean, she's still eating. If she was in a lot of pain, she would stop.
Yeah.
And she's still using the leg. And I mean, I think that's pretty remarkable given that bone cancer in people is known to be one of the more painful types of tumor.
Really? What?
And she seems happy. She's always purring.
She's always purring. She's always
purring
yeah.
when I go over there.
She wants you to hug her.
Yeah.
Here, get another flavor. Another flavor. Have all these flavors you want. I remember decades ago when people had cancer. You know, way back,
Yeah.
70s, 80s, and I remember they used to say, marijuana was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said, you give them anything they want.
Yeah.
Give them anything they want. Jesus. Well, here we are at the morning tree with a raven. Ravens are my friends. He's going to talk to us. Yeah, he knows. This is about June. Beautiful cat. And here's the thing with June. She's such a sweet girl. I really only knew her. I mean, of course, I rescued her. I brought her here. I knew her, but not like that. I knew her in the hospital. And when they told me that she was up here, well, I look at all the cats in the exam room all the time, and they told me she was up here. I didn't, okay, osteosarcoma in her elbow. Okay, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. So when I came up and met her, she's a doll. She's rubbing all over. She's petting. I pet her. She loves it. And she loves the treats. She loves to eat treats. I used to bring her special treats. So every time I came up, it was lovey-dovey with her. She's 14 years old. And like I say, I only knew her really those last few weeks when she was in the hospital. And then I saw her the day that she passed. I told her to give her the happy pill, but she didn't need it. She got up and she meowed at me, telling me she was hurting. And so we put her down that within the hour. Now here's the thing. When I was a kid, I rode to school on a bus the first year with Betty Baturlia. If you're listening, Betty, I still remember this. Betty was a tall girl. She was a kind of a tomboy. She went fishing with her father, fly fishing. So we used to sit together riding to Boston, and we'd talk. She was going to secretarial school, and I was in theater school. I was at Emerson College for theater and all that. So meanwhile, Betty was going to secretarial school. That was big back then. And but she studied philosophy. She was telling me about her latest find, Jean-Paul Sartre. And so, she gave me a book. I kind of went through it, and I copied a quote. I carried the quote in my wallet for, 10 years. And being an actor, and, it was valuable. The quote was, Jean-Paul Sartre said, "You can live or tell, not both at once." Wow. So when you think about, I live, I'm an actor. Everything is about that. I don't sit and write. I don't sit at a desk and write. I don't wake up every morning and live out of my head and write. I do. I act. I'm in it. So how I bring that to what I'm doing here. I'm the rescuer. I have a movie that won awards. It's on the website called The Rescuer. It's about me, the rescuer. The criticism of me from, let's say, past wives, one in particular said that, you know, you rescue them, you bring them here, because I'm out every day rescuing, and I bring them here, turn them over to staff, and boom, back out rescue. And that was my life for decades. And the whole thing was, you can live or tell, not both at once. I can rescue or enjoy, not both at once, Jean-Paul. I can rescue them, or I can enjoy them. So I rescued June, but I didn't enjoy June until she was near the end. And that's the downside. So the other thing is, she reminded me we had to make a decision. It was very simple. She's 14, she has osteosarcoma, her left leg. Well, let's see her walk. She limped, so we put her in in the smaller cage. She was happy there, everybody paid attention to her. She got treats. And she lasted weeks and weeks and weeks. It wasn't until the last, really 24 hours that it blew up and she got bad. But it reminded me of Delta. My first Delta that made all this. Delta who runs this. I had Delta 2 years, 2.5 years. And he got an osteosarcoma. He got a bone cancer in his left rear leg. Oh my God, my Delta. So I went to UCLA, I went to places to find out how you treat this. And I found a lady who was a specialist, an oncologist for animals. Never forget, she said, it's the kind of cancer where if you take the leg, you'll save the dog. Take the leg, save the dog. He was a Doberman. Take the leg, save the dog. He was only about 7 or 8 years old. Okay. So I made arrangements we're going to take his leg. And there's more to the story there, but ultimately, Delta lived on 3 legs. He was fine. Took him swimming, took him here. But about 3 months in, he had metastasized. He had mets to the lungs. So ultimately, I lost Delta within 4 or 5 months of having the surgery. Looking back on it, I wouldn't have put him through the surgery. I wouldn't have done that to him. That was a rough surgery. It was a rough recovery. I believe, take the leg, save the dog. Didn't work. So now we come up here and we have the same thing going on with June. And Dr. Brown and myself agree, right? There's no question you cannot do surgery, not because of that. If she were 3, I'd make the same decision. But she's 14. She wouldn't survive the surgery. Plus, it's mean, it's cruel. No, let's just give her the best medicine we can, the pain medicine, control it. We have an arthritic medicine that worked really well, controlled her pain. She didn't really have any till the last day. Then the cancer just blew up, meaning it got big. It like tripled in size. They go really fast when it takes off. So at any rate, the decision was not to do anything, just let her, hold on. So again, I wish what we did for her, I would have done for Delta. But I believe the vets and, take the leg, save the dog. But anyway, the sad thing here is the fact that I'm the rescuer, not the enjoyer. This show becomes really important because I'm spreading the word about what we do to get animals all over the world some help. But personally, it's doing something else. Personally, I'm getting to enjoy, for the first time in 45 years, I'm getting to enjoy these animals, spending time with them, shooting the sits with playlist, where I get to sit with 1 or 2 dogs and just tell you their story from years ago, and here they are today, and just being with them. It'll probably be the last time I see them because some of them are very old, and I have so many more to show. And then there's the resettling when we take rescues and give them their permanent yard. Like, whoa, they get so happy. They're I'm enjoying that. that's the first time I can say I'm enjoying and not just rescuing. I'm enjoying. But you can't do both at once. And I've saved thousands and thousands of animals because I've made the choice to be the rescuer, not the enjoyer. I'm an actor, not a writer. And thank you, Betty. Long time, man. I was like 19 or 20. That's a long time ago. So I hope she's doing well. Anyway, my raven knows. This is for June.